Today, June 19th, is also known as Juneteenth, the annual celebration commemorating the end of slavery in the United States. As Danya Bacchus reports, it's a day with enormous meaning for racial equality this year more than ever.
Many know Juneteenth as America's other Independence Day, marking the end of slavery in the U.S.
The 4th of July freed the land. Juneteenth freed the people.
Steve Williams is president of the National Juneteenth Observance Foundation. The group is asking Congress to recognize the date as a holiday equal to the 4th of July. A petition has gathered hundreds of thousands of signatures.
If Congress is not willing to listen to the people, then I would ask and implore the president to move through an executive order and make Juneteenth a national day of observance.
The holiday dates back to June 19, 1865, when a Union general announced from this balcony in Galveston, Texas, that enslaved African Americans were free. Slaves in Texas were the last to learn of their liberation 2.5 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Douglas Matthews coordinates celebrations there with a pointed message.
Everybody should be respected, no matter what race, color, or creed they are, and that why can't the world get along better?
That conversation has intensified as protests against systemic racism have swept across the country. A number of prominent businesses, including the NFL, Twitter, and Nike, have designated the date a company holiday. Most states do recognize Juneteenth in some way. Here in California, it's officially a day of observance, but a handful of states have taken it a step further. This week, the governors of New York and Virginia said they're proposing legislation to make Juneteenth a paid holiday for state employees, as it is in Texas.
This action will formalize that observance.
Juneteenth activists say for all Americans serious about correcting the nation's social injustice, recognizing this holiday is a step in the right direction.
According to the Congressional Research Service, the only states that don't observe the holiday are South Dakota and Hawaii. North Dakota only recently made the move to formally recognize Juneteenth. Governor Doug Burgum making the announcement on Twitter on Wednesday. Still to come here on Valley News Live at noon, it's a Father's Day weekend and the Mr. Food Test Kitchen has a fresh off the grill recipe that's perfect for this occasion.